What's going on, guys? This is JT here. This video is really just talking about life and some of the things that I have witnessed lately that I was like, man, I woke up this morning with full of energy, of course, as always. And, I don't know if it was God telling me to do this or what, but I just felt like I needed to get a message out there telling all my fans, like, man, like, we only live one time on Earth, right? Like, we only live one time. And so the negativity I see everywhere, it's like, man, I walk into public places and people are just mad at everybody. People are fighting to get first in line at something. And it's just like, goodness gracious, it's like all these negative things happen. Everybody's worried about everybody else and what everybody else has to do, when none of that stuff really even matters, man. I'm telling you guys, if you're just positive about life, you'll live every day being happy. And that is very important to do, because waking up miserable must really suck for all those people that just wake up and they're in misery all the time. You need to wake up, be positive, and if you're struggling in life and you're like, JT, I can't really be positive, man, I'm just struggling from day to day, we need to get out and do something that fits your well-being. So let's say get up in the morning, do a morning jog, go work out, go do something, get your body flowing, baby. You need to build up that energy and start being positive. Do something to help others. Helping others is one thing I really strive to do in life, because the way I look at it is, if I'm positive towards one person, that could change their whole day, and they could just keep being positive. It could be a chain reaction, you know what I mean? Then they can go tell that story, and then it's just a room full of freaking positiveness, right? So let's say, for example, I go into a grocery store and there's a lady struggling to get something heavy off the aisle. Well, what the heck? I'll walk over there, grab it, put it in her basket. It's amazing to see all the people, like, even whenever I'm doing simple things like this, all the other guys that just walk right past. It's like, you just walk past an 80-year-old lady that couldn't get a gallon of water off of the grocery rack. Like, really? Like, why didn't you just grab that for her? That's how I think. Of course, I'll walk out of my way. I'll go grab that gallon of water and put it right in her cart for her and be like, hey, have a wonderful day. You look pretty. I'll tell her that as well, even if she's 80-year-old. It doesn't matter. It just building up that positive momentum is what it's all about, especially if I'm walking out. If I walk out of the grocery store and I see an old lady trying to load up her car, you doggone right, baby. I'll go ahead and load up her whole freaking car for her and be like, go sit in your car and be ready to drive off. You are all set, baby. You know what I mean? Something as simple as that. It's very easy to create positive enforcement, and just the other day I had somebody, it was crazy. I drove from Durango, Colorado all the way to Chicago, actually, in one day with my brother-in-law. And we decided to stay at the Trump Plaza, the Trump Hotel right in downtown Chicago, just because it was once in a lifetime experience. We're never going to drive, obviously, from Durango to New Hampshire is where we were headed as our main destination. But we weren't I'll probably never go to downtown Chicago ever again. So I was like, I want to stay at Trump Hotel. It's right in the middle of downtown. The views are freaking awesome. So anyway, I took a picture and loaded that picture on my Instagram, and the reactions were crazy. It's like, people were saying things like, oh, Trump will never be my president. How can you support him, JT? How do you do this? It's like, what, dude? Like, why are all you people being that negative, man? It's like, who cares who the president is of the United States? I mean, yeah, it's a big deal, but it's like, your negativeness is not helping the situation out at all. It's like, I wasn't a big fan of Obama, but when Obama was in office, I still supported him full out and just supported the USA altogether. So whenever I saw these comments, I'm like, man, like, why do I support Donald Trump? I support Donald Trump because he's the president of the United States, and I support the United States of America. It's as simple as that. Even if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, you need to support our president instead of being so negative, man. Well, all in all, guys, I hope this video helps bring some positiveness into your life, and make sure anytime you see anybody negative, just walk up to them and figure out what the best thing is to say to bring them up a little bit and make them feel positive as well. That is the goal. Anyway, guys, I am out of here for now. Peace out, fellas.